If you're currently using Zepbound for weight loss or thinking about starting, there are big changes coming in 2026 that could impact your insurance coverage. Some pharmacy benefits managers, or PBMs, are tightening access, and a few insurers are removing coverage altogether. Let's break down what's changing and what you can do to stay informed. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Zepbound, a GLP-1 medication approved for weight loss, has seen massive demand, but also rising costs. In response, many major pharmacy benefit managers, or PBMs, are limiting coverage. Most aren't dropping Zepbound completely, but new restrictions are coming. Here's a quick breakdown by provider. Let's kick off with CVS Caremark, one of the largest PBMs in the country. As of July 1st, 2025, Zepbound was removed from CVS's standard formularies. That means for most members on CVS managed plans, it's no longer a covered option. Wegovy will be the preferred drug for weight loss instead. You can still appeal for medical necessity, but approval is not guaranteed. Next, Express Scripts, owned by Cigna. They will continue covering Zepbound in 2026, but with a few strings attached. It's still on their national preferred formulary, but coverage typically requires prior authorization and other controls. And as always, actual coverage depends on your specific employer's plan. OptumRx is also making adjustments for 2026. For example, their premium formulary for WestPath was updated as of January 1st. Zepbound may still be covered, but that can vary by plan. Remember, PBMs like OptumRx can change formularies in January or July, so drugs can be excluded or bumped to a higher cost tier mid-year. And several other insurers are also scaling back coverage for weight loss GLP-1s like Zepbound and Wegovy in 2026. Fallon Health is removing all weight loss drug coverage for its community care plans. Blue Cross and Blue Shield Massachusetts is reducing coverage for fully insured plans. Weight loss coverage may only be available as a buy-up option. The Vermont Education Health Initiative is fully excluding coverage for weight loss GLP-1s. And Harvard Pilgrim Point 32 Health now requires new users to complete a 6-month behavior modification program before gaining access. So, what about public insurance? As of January 2026, Medicare still is not expected to cover Zepbound for weight loss. However, there are a few exceptions. If it's prescribed for an approved condition like type 2 diabetes or obstructive sleep apnea, coverage might apply. Some Medicaid programs may cover Zepbound for weight loss depending on the state rules. And there's a proposed pilot program that could expand Medicare and Medicaid coverage for weight loss medications like Zepbound, but that is not finalized yet. So for now, public coverage remains limited, but it's something to keep an eye on. So, what does this all mean if you're on Zepbound or you're considering it? First, coverage isn't the same across the board. It depends on your PBM and your specific plan. Secondly, check that 2026 formulary that's coming out, especially if your plan is managed by CVS, Express Scripts, OptumRx, or a public program. And finally, if Zepbound is excluded, talk to your healthcare provider about alternatives, appeals, or documentation for medical necessity. One last thing. If your PBM denies coverage for your GLP-1 medication, don't just accept it quietly. Take Zepbound, for example. It's approved not only for weight loss, but also for treating obstructive sleep apnea. If you have OSA and your plan denies coverage, work with your doctor to appeal. make sure that your provider is giving them documents regarding your diagnosis and why Zepbound is medically necessary for you. And if your appeal is denied, learn about your rights. Reach out to your state insurance department, patient advocacy organizations, or legal resources to explore your next steps. Will one appeal change the system overnight? Probably not. But every person who speaks up helps push for better access, and that does matter. If you found this video to be helpful, hit like, subscribe, and share it with somebody who is navigating GLP-1 coverage changes. Staying informed is your best defense. And I know I haven't covered all of the PBMs that are dropping or restricting access to GLP-1 meds in 2026. Let us know in the comments if your insurance plan is making changes and how it's affecting your treatment options. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next video.